Hello and welcome to another Scrubcast with me, Emmy, and today got a treat for you. Got this from a replay pack. Wrong button. Got this from a replay pack of Haypro from TeamLiquid.net. So we're going to be looking at Haypro versus SeleCT here on Xel'Naga Caverns. Haypro is down the bottom in the left-hand corner, and SeleCT's Terran is up in the top, in the 1 o'clock position, no, top right. And see my lovely overlay. Thank you to the guy from Team Liquid who provided this as well. This is awesome. This is actually better than the GSL one in my eyes. It looks better, cleaner, everything. So as we can see, just droning in SCVs at the moment. See the first supply depot going to be built for SeleCT as the Overlord's coming out for Haypro. Gas first for Haypro, doing the extractor trick to get that extra drone out so that he can go to 11 of 10 while that Overlord builds. See the first scouting SCV coming out now for SeleCT as the Overlord slowly makes its way up. May well stop it just in this area here. This is a place that Zergs tend to leave their Overlords just to check the Xel'Naga towers not being picked up. Also see lots of forces coming down. So we see probably a 15-14 hatch coming out from Haypro. And in the Terran base, his barracks about halfway done. Seeing these drones chasing this SCV around, trying to get the hatch down. He's delaying it quite well at the moment. Will we get it? No. Oh, it's a shame. Finally gets it down. Still at 15 instead of 14, but all the same, really. I do believe this was before the new no gas. Oh no, it is the no gas build. The no gas double rack build that is all the rage right now, where you simply cut one SCV to put the second racks down straight away and pump drones and marines. This is a brilliant build. Completely owns hatch first Zergs. As we can see, doesn't quite get the wall in. If you can just move that off. Ah, he's going to get it the other way though. Beautiful. Doesn't quite get a wall in. And now comes the pros, drones even. Is he going to get this bunker up? As we see the first Marines coming down now. See, you can see here plenty of SCVs down here, and manages to defend it. Obviously, SeleCT not doing too well with that. The 2 racks build that everyone's been talking about, especially Artosis recently, is basically you build 2 racks and then you just build about 8 to 10 Marines, take half your SCVs and go attack. Works brilliantly against hatch first Zergs. Actually works pretty good against Terrans if they're taking up to tanks or to Banshees. I used it the other day to quite good effect. As we see a Zergling go down there in the first real confrontation of the match. Overlord still just sat over the middle of the caverns here. As we can see now, command center going down for the Terran. Probably likely going to pick this. There you go. Pick up the racks and drop it into his main. As we see the Zerglings just taking control of the middle of the map right now. If we just look at the resources tab, Haypro about 10 ahead on supply at the moment. Look at income, definitely got the lead on income. But of course, there's a mule out, so there's a zillion minerals per minute right there. The Marines trying to find those Zerglings. Gonna check they haven't just stopped over here. Zerglings come back to the towers, leaves 1 at each tower. Comes back to his base. Look back at the production tab. Got metabolic boost coming in. That is Zergling speed. More racks going down in the Terran's main now. Morphing into a command center. I don't know why he lifted, then put it down, and then converted it. Perhaps he was going to drop it into his natural, but decided to convert it first. As we see Tech Labs now on the Terran's barracks. We're going to be getting out some Marauders. As those 2 racks finish now, see Zerglings coming up here. Oh, Zerglings just checking out this expo. Queen goofing the place up with creep. And he's still droning pretty hard. Baneling Nest in production. Where's the Baneling Nest? Must be down here. There's the Baneling Nest down in the bottom corner. Got this nicely saturated down here and nicely saturated up here now. Almost saturated up here. Let's see what we got. Means and a few more. Zerglings hanging out at the Xel'Naga tower still. Nice little group of Marine and Marauder down here now. Bunker going down right at the front. Stim about halfway done. Combat shields on the way. No concussive shell yet. As reactors going on to the other 2 racks. He should be moving out to take this expansion pretty soon. As these Zerglings come in. Oh. Unfortunately, with this overlay, it's quite difficult to just scroll up the screen. Got Banelings in production, 17 Banelings in production. Stim and Combat Shield almost done, so that'll be a huge help if he can just get Stim done before the Banelings come. See this massive group of Banelings down here. Plenty of Zerglings too. If we look at the units tab, 36 Zerglings, 17 Banelings, as opposed to 9 Marines and 6 Marauders of SeleCT. Coming out to meet him. Stims up, he's going to try and take out as many as possible before they get into those bunkers. Oh, beautifully done. Marauders just last so long to Banelings. They do a real good job. As they're probably going to see these Banelings off now. That's great stop and shoot micro there. Bunch of SCVs got taken out. I do believe now 23, 25 SCVs to 42. The Mule will help out on that though. If we look at the income tab, huge difference, about 1300 for our Zerg buddy Haypro and 660, 700-ish for SeleCT. Shouldn't take him too long to get going though. He can drop another Mule if he wants to. See some more Zerglings going to come in, take out some more of these SCVs. And if we just look at the supply, it's about even on supply at the moment. But with those lower SCV count, that does mean that there must be more attacking units out for the lovely Terran. See some great Overlord placement here, and just going to come back to that battle. Not really important, wasn't really going to happen. That's my player's instinct right there, just kicking in when you know a battle's won. Oh, a huge battle! We're actually going to go an instant replay of that one. If I can remember where the command is to go back, I have to move my overlay. Can't believe I missed that. Let's just move my overlay out the way. I can't remember the one for going backwards, so let's just kick it back a little bit. Concentrating on other things. As put that back up there. Okay, so we had this all the way back to here. Instant replay time. So the Zerglings went away, and then he came down, took out this Overlord. Came down scanning, taking out some of the creep tumors. Always a good idea. Perhaps that's why he was saving up the energy instead of muling. Come straight down to these Baneling cocoons. Oh, stims away. Some really low health Marines and Marauders there. As the Banelings come in. Oh, beautiful Banelings there. Beautiful. Took out that entire force, just leaving a few left over. But there's plenty more to come and back them up. And actually, in small numbers, the Terran Marine Marauder Ball is devastating. So a lot of Terrans will deliberately trade armies, especially with Zerg, to try and keep the numbers low. As we see here, 10 Banelings and 13 Zerglings out. Run away again. Gonna try and get some of those Banelings down. Chase them down. As the Banelings go after the Marines. And the Zerglings try to get around, they don't quite get there. Gets a couple Marines, but again, I think the Marines, the Micro Select, doing very well so far. Managing to just stay ahead of the Banes. That was well done. He comes away with a couple Marines and a couple Marauders, so he's going to take out some more creep Tumors. Try and halt the spread of that creep. As more Zerglings coming out. 28 Zerglings out in the field now, just 15 Marines. Finally getting a factory and a starport. Looks like he's going to perhaps put a tech lab onto a starport for either a Banshee or a Raven. Marine Raven, quite good against Zerg. But as you see now, more Banelings. Banelings have speed now as well, so this is going to make things a lot different for Select, and his micro is going to have to be perfect. Just taking out all those Marines there. Oh, this is beautiful. Chasing the Marines, doesn't want to go too far, comes back. If we look at the production tab, Mutalix on their way out, so yep, Marine Raven would be pretty good right now, but it looks like he's just going to be getting nothing from his factory. Oh, there we go, Siege Tank coming out now. Is he going to get something out of the starport? Come on. Come on. This little Marine Marauder force coming down to the third here of Haypro, going to take out the third. Oh, loads of Zerglings, come in, just clean up that Marine Marauder force pretty quickly, gets the hatch down to half health, but that is essentially no damage. Probably should have gone for some of the drones there, some of that guaranteed damage. Sends out another force here. Meets up with these Zerglings. As long as they can not get surrounded, it should do okay, but these Muters are going to just absolutely annihilate everything else. Now he's going to have to back off that bunker. Just too strong. And we see a Medivac coming out. Now, Ravens are a great tactic against heavy Muter composition. If that's what he's going to switch into now, he is getting the air attack, so possibly going to be going a bit more heavy on the Muters, but he's still just building Zerglings at the moment. But if he were to switch to Muters, Marine Raven is brilliant, because PPD just completely shuts down the Muters and Hydras as well. Just nullifies them. You can stand and kill them, or kill a base while the Muters try to kill you. And Muters coming in the back. Just makes the Marines stim. That's again another great tactic you can do with the Muters. Just come in, make the Marines stim, and fly away. So Overlord's still in a great position, trying to get vision all over the map with his OVs. As we see this Baneling and Ling force. See, just 11 Muters out in the field. Just want to use them for a bit of harass. Select getting himself supply blocked here. Can't get that Thor out at the moment. There comes the Thor, still supply blocked. As literally as soon as these supply depots are finishing, they are being filled up with more units. So now got a nice little lead. Put about 4 or 5 down, one after the other there.